See a lot of people stressed out and desperate and panicking, trying to manifest, overloading themselves with all these techniques, thoughts, having their own anxious thoughts, and then overriding them with positive thoughts, affirmations, meditating over the stress, hoping it will go away, and they're more stressed than before. What you gotta understand is in life, the thing that you were stressed about, it was not the cause of your pain. You were not in pain because you didn't have money. You were not in pain because you didn't have validation. You were not in pain because you didn't have your SP. You were in pain except for the health, if it's physical pain or something more drastically, yeah, except for that things. But your pain came from you not validating yourself. It came from you abandoning yourself and trying to change yourself to fit the standards that you have in your head. What you gotta understand in terms of vibrations, and Joe Dispenza talks about this, the highest vibration you can have, it's not love, it's not positivity. A cat just entered. It's not enlightenment, it's authenticity. You being authentic to yourself. And when you try to manifest from a scared place that you're not accepting and trying to mask, 90% of your energy goes trying to mask it, and your body goes into overdrive. But when you accept it and you're authentic to yourself, accepting a cat that you feel stress, then you will release a ton of energy and you can manifest with all that energy and from the authentic vibe. To get to that vibration of authenticity, you basically have to get into a place where you accept and feel good with how you feel and who you are. Again, in the health case, it's a bit more different, but if it's not something that gives you pain continuously, you can apply it to that too. So, if you're stressed and worried and hopeless, you should be authentic to that. You should accept that feeling. You should feel good, and you should not abandon yourself. You should be there for you, like you were with a child. How would you be? How would you be with a child when they're feeling, for example, hopelessness? You'll force them into hopelessness. You try to give them thousands of arguments why they shouldn't feel this way. No, you should be with them, give them patience and love until they start to feel better, or at least you calm that stress that comes from changing the way they're feeling. Stressing them about how they're feeling, it's the worst feeling ever. And the worst thing you can possibly do in that scenario. So you do that with yourself. You are there for yourself. You don't put the standards like I need to be happy or positive or in the vibration of the thing I'm trying to accomplish, because there's always that deeper vibration. You must get inside you, inside your body, and give the things you want from that vibration, from that hopelessness, from that authentic feeling, even if it's negative, even if it's anger, depression, or worse. You should accept it. Release your power. And when you feel good about yourself like that, you'll see that a big part of your pain came from what you thought you needed, which was external validation. But when you do that, you give it to yourself. So you give the power back to yourself. And in that state, if you do that enough times, and you get to learn more and more about yourself, more and more about your feelings. You start to stop wanting some of the things you wanted to manifest. And you can assess the things that you really want to manifest from that state. It can come a point where you don't know what you want to manifest from that state. But staying in there, it will come to you. Don't distract yourself with movies, with scrolling, with stuff like that. Stay in that state and it will come to you. Your true desires will come to you and you can manifest them. And the motivation, it will be so sustainable because it's true to yourself. You know, when you try to manifest and it's always changing. Next week you want that. This week you want another thing. The week after that you want another thing. And there's not that consistency in manifestation. Sometimes you need to take some action in manifestation, and if you change your desires completely every week, you are not accomplishing that desire. I think everyone should go to that deep, authentic place, feel your deepest fears, see your deepest emotions, be with them, be with yourself, not abandon yourself, be okay with you, and do things for you, you know. Don't do things for you to be appreciated. Do things that actually make you happy when you get to the point that you learn more about yourself. Yeah. And a very powerful tool for that is feeling your body. You can do that with your thoughts very much. You can use those supporting thoughts like, I'm okay, this is okay, my feelings are okay, I am okay right now. You gotta treat your manifestation like the cherry on top, you know, on a tangent. But coming back to the technique, you feel your body. Basically, you feel your feet, and that kind of forces your awareness in your whole body. You take some deep breaths and you just stay there. And the most important part, you don't tense when you feel negative things. You just accept them and you let them be. Let them be there. Don't tense up to them or feel bad that they're there. Sometimes the anxiety can be super hard and the panic. If you feel a strong emotion like that, try to focus on your breath, deep breaths until you calm down, and then you can feel and don't tense up to the other feelings. And yeah, combine that with thoughts, like I said before, that you are enough. You don't need to change anything. You are the best how you are right now. Accept yourself. Maybe people in your life didn't like you because you were too calm, or they didn't like you because you are too bubbly, too happy, whatever. You know what's true to you. You should be that way, and honestly, don't care about their opinion. And yeah, again, you'll manifest from the most authentic place, and you'll manifest something that will actually make you happy, and that will actually have a powerful intention and motivation, and an authentic motivation besides behind it, as opposed to trying to get something, to get validation from others, or hit a standard that it's put there subconsciously that you maybe want, maybe don't really want, you know. So yeah, get to know yourself because you're awesome exactly as you are right now. And as I said, authenticity is the highest vibration. If you want to go to the science route where Joe Dispenza talks about the magnetic field of the heart and stuff like that, the vibration of authenticity, it's emits the highest signal, the strongest signal, whatever. Yeah, this technique and doing things that way, it's also the way to remove blockages, let's say. I don't think they're really blockages. Maybe they can be. Like I reached sometimes some deeper feelings where I felt like no one liked me and I'm not worthy of things. There was such a deep feeling, that I wasn't aware of. By doing that process of accepting how I feel more and more and more. And I realized that below anger, it was that feeling of me not being worthy. And yeah, a part of it is still there, but it's eroding. And I think that's the deepest, most authentic, most true layer of blockages that people talk about. And yeah, being with them, accepting them, trying not to change them, it's the best way of removing them. It's basically kind of dissolving them. But don't worry, they will not hinder your manifestation. Outside of that, if you want to manifest from that place, you already know all the techniques: visualization, affirmation, living from your end, you know, shifting to a new reality by visualization or whatever. Sorry. All those techniques. You basically do the same, but try to keep that authentic energy inside. Try not to do it from a desperation, trying to change things' place. That's the most important. And yeah, this will be so healthy for you, for your psyche, for your self-esteem, for your self-love, and for your manifestation, which you'll see. It will be just the cherry on top of life. You'll feel so good and confident about yourself. You won't need to prove yourself to others or to change yourself. And manifestations will be like, yeah, it will be cool to have that. I want to have that. There's no longer that desperation. You feel content and happy with life. And another boost to manifestation, you will fucking detach to it. You know, that attachment that everybody says it destroys your progress. Yeah, you remove that also. Yeah, I didn't hear anyone talk about this. Maybe I don't watch too many manifestation channels, but this is a technique I created by combining manifestation with psychology with a lot of self work. So yeah, apply this. Trust me, it might feel bad, and it might feel like, oh, I want to manifest right now. I don't want to do this practice. I would advise against that. It's okay if you don't want to do it, but it will be good for you. I promise. Try this, and yeah, have a good day.